Mahomes flips it and incomplete with Van Der Esch in coverage on Williams.
You can hear the crowd. They're wanting to pass interference there on Leighton Van Der Esch, and here at the end of this play, the hand comes in. They're looking for a forcible blow, but you can see there's the contact, an underthrown ball. Leighton Van Der Esch never knew the ball had been thrown.
After the touchdown, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 25 for taunting. That penalty is a first in that category for number 25. If he has another foul, he will be disqualified.
Pointing at Luke Gifford, and in this year where that's a point of emphasis, the taunting, that makes it easy on the official.
It does make it easy. I'm all for the emphasis on taunting. I just think we've gone a little too far with it.
There's one call here with a face mask, we believe, and that might have been what started it. And then Fenton got a flag thrown against him at the very end of it. And that's why Fenton was upset.
Sportsmanlike conduct, taunting, CBT number 27. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced when the ball went out of bounds. First down.
You can see John Hussey backing away from Patrick Mahomes because Mahomes is saying, well, what about the face mask? And the crowd sees that now on the board, and they can't believe it.
Yeah, I can't either. I thought that'd be offsetting.
C.J. Goodwin gets away with a face mask for the moment, and now the officials are going to get together, and they may right this wrong. Mike Pereira, is this something they can undo and fix?
Well, they really can't. I mean, you cannot put a penalty on for a face mask penalty coming from New York. I mean, that's not one of the things.
After discussion, we determined that there was a face mask by the kicking team. As a result, we will offset both penalties at the 45-yard line.
They want to get it right, but you really can't use the video assistant or the replay official to actually add something on that's not a reviewable category. And this is obviously not a reviewable category, the grabbing of the face mask. But it's like taking the technology to another level to eventually get it right on the field.
Mahomes out of the shotgun, throws it away. Let's go down to Aaron Andrews.
I'll let you know when I get an update from Dallas.
All right, Aaron, thank you. Meanwhile, Mike McCarthy is working over the officials, asking for an intentional grounding call against Mahomes on that throw out of bounds. The answer was Tyreek Hill, they said, was in the area.
Yeah, he's definitely within the pocket, and I don't blame Mike McCarthy for being upset at all.
Prescott, end zone, a lot of contact. Gallup was the target, no flag, and it's fourth down. Let's take a look at this contact.
Yeah, I'm with you, Joe. It sure looked like there was enough at the top of it, and there definitely was. The official's right there looking at it, and he didn't think so, but you know, McCarthy, that's a couple calls now that haven't gone Dallas's way.
Here's a pass. That's no interference call. As Dalton Schultz gets up, Mike Hughes in coverage and never got his head around. Kind of stopped Schultz, but no flag.
Yeah, it's been a little inconsistent to say the least. You're going to see at the bottom, 21.
I don't know how that's not pass interference.
I don't either.
Four-man rush. Harris. And some nice tackling tonight. Campbell makes a stop there. And here it is again. They get hit right in the chops.
It's a really bad miss by the officials. You're going to lose a star player and should have at a minimum had a 15-yard penalty tacked on top.
Second and 10.
Look out.
And that is batted and up in the air, and it winds up in the hands of Cam Sutton. Cam Hayward batted it in the air. Cam to Cam.
Here comes the hit right there.
Could have been a call, but they didn't make the call, and there's no flag.
Unnecessary roughness defense. Number 34.
And you zoom in, it looks like that left foot might have been touching out of bounds. Because of that, he's not able to be the first person to receive the football from there. And then the personal foul, Jalen Thompson, a little bit of a flop, a little bit of personal foul, but pushes him down again, not realizing he had already been down by contact.
Fortunately for Lockett, it was at his own sideline.
Yeah, the official missed it.
Wilson on first down, fires, and that was intended for Metcalf, bounced away, and then
making a great play on the football. And you see as he goes, might have been a hair early, but
first time in 7 years. That pass incomplete. He was looking for Connor with Wagner defending. Connor wanted a flag.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 91.
When we were here for the Miami game, it was Crosby that extended the drive. This time, Ngakoue. It doesn't feel like much to everyone at home, but it's multiple steps after the ball is gone, and he puts his hands on him and he goes down. That's going to draw the flag every time.
Burrow rifles, catch, Boyd, and he gets drilled. Flag down.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 35.
Now you mentioned end of the play, play's over, right? Well, there it is right there. That's the helmet leading into the helmet of Tyler Boyd. Watch face in 35. There's the helmet right up into the face mask of Tyler Boyd.
And it's a crusher. Once again for the Raiders.
That's one of those ones where you hate it as a defender in terms of that, because offensive guys are going to move. They're going to change the strike zone on you.
He's thrown ever since. Pass down the field, incomplete. Going for Bateman. He's looking around. And now the football after he makes his appeal. Now they may be discussing, was it catchable?
It wasn't. He definitely grabs him right at the top. But I think from my angle, it was just going to miss.
Pass interference. Defense, number 22. The ball be placed at the spot, the foul, automatic first down.
So watch right here. He's going to grab him right there. See that tug? But I was right here in front of it, Jim. He could not have gotten that ball, but he does see that. With pass interference, you can wave it off. With holding, you can't, right?
Well, they put the football at the 50. It's an 18-yard penalty, so they count it as interference.
Huge call.
Not holding, and it was a hold.
He's really good, too. I like him as the corner.
Here's Huntley. They got him from behind, and he's tackled at the 5-yard line. And you can see Villanueva saying, because the man across from him on that side looked to be maybe across before the snap. Did he jump?
It's really close. He didn't, because they didn't throw it, so it doesn't matter if he did now, but...
Holding, offense number 78.
He's tired, he's going to go wide. And that's a bad call, but it looks like it's a good call because it hold, but he was slipping and falling, and your arms usually hit each other, right?
The NFL, as Pam told you about in Green Bay. Look at this. Danger. Kenny Clark almost took the snap, and Dalvin Cook is buried. Wow.
Sometimes they can get a pre-snap tell based on some of those jet sweeps that they know the guy's motion has to be in line with the quarterback.
Holding. Defense, number 7.
See Patrick Peterson here against Adams. I don't know. It just kind of looks like a bunch of bodies kind of running into each other there.
False start. Offense, number 62. The 5-yard penalty. It's third down.
There you go.
I warned you.
It's on the center, Lucas Patrick.
Did you hear what the referee just said? That Mike called him. He said, I warned you. So what they're calling is, it's too sudden, right? We see the head nod when they go on silent count. He must have warned him earlier in the game. It was too dramatic of a head. Watch his head. I don't know. It looks like what they do every time, but you heard the head ref, Hockley. He said, I warned you.
Pressure drumming. Rodgers just gets rid of it, dumps it to Dillon because he had nowhere to go.
They try to block back. They pull the guard on like a little gap play action. Feels the pressure, and he knows he can't take a sack. He just dumps it. Watts is calling for a hold. He didn't get it.
Cousins going to swing it out to Madison. Dangerous pass. Wow. That was well covered.
The crowd thinks he got there a little early.
Oh, he did. It was close, but he did.
It's a home crowd. It's a home crowd.
Well, come on. They're not going to cheer it.
I think it's a good no call.
Pressure. Cousins gets rid of it in time, and again, it is Jefferson.
He's just going to win his one-on-one versus Chandon Sullivan. A little push off with that right arm to get separation.
Thought they might get maybe a late hit. We've seen some kind of close calls here on Arden Key there, but they let that one go and just called the holding.
Yeah, the way they've been calling hits on quarterbacks, could have easily called that. There was time, but Lawrence couldn't find anybody open. Bosa runs him out of bounds. And they want a late hit or a flag. At least the Jags sideline does, but I don't see one.
And that's kind of your cutoff point, right? Trevor Lawrence is out there. He's kind of into the white, and you can see why the Jacksonville fans were a little bit upset here. I'd agree that was unnecessary. You could throw the flag right there.
In the center right here. Watch him just keep working. Splits the double team, and then really nice job.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass on the defense, number 97.
He did throw the flag on Hargrave.
I think his helmet just slid up underneath the chin right there. You see the crown of the helmet?
Yep.
The top of the helmet. He's not lowering the helmet. It just slid up through from the chest onto the face mask. But you know how they're protecting quarterbacks, right? Anything that goes to their head, they're going to throw that flag. And Philadelphia Eagle fans not happy right now.
Baker guns it sideline, incomplete. Going a little high. Rashard Higgins, the intended receiver. Mayfield wanted a flag.
Single coverage plays, you want to give your guy the opportunity to make the play. Maybe a flag should have been thrown there. Looked like a whole lot of clock. Looked like there was a catch, but it was jersey, not a ball.
Legal use of the hands to the face. Defense, number 24.
Again, this is one of those plays. I think that's a questionable call.
In his first year.
Offense, number 62.
Now you start to understand why a team is 5-5 and a team has no wins. You got a very nice play here. Now you don't complete the ball.
Wow. Roughing the passer. Defense number 93.
I don't know, Kevin.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done. I know. I can never.
Third and short.
Burkhead. And they're not going to have to worry about it because he picks up another first down. They readjusted the spot, and now Tony Correnti wants a measure. David Culley not too happy because he did not get a very favorable spot. And he's just short. The replay with the yellow line in there, which is unofficial. Burkhead appeared to cross that line easily.
He really did. When the official runs in, he's running in front of that line, not behind him.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense number 31.
Here's the hit. And when you look at it from the end zone, they're just trying to affect Jermaine Carter right here. And they get him with the ball fake and bend the receiver right in behind him. DeAndre Carter is a little excessive on the hit and deemed a foul there.
But Matt Rule is just livid on the sidelines.
He's losing his mind.
This is Matt Rule after the penalty on Justin Burris. Headset off.
Pass interference. Offense number 88. That penalties decline. Fourth down.
They're going to try and hide Waddle right behind Gesicki. They're going to get him in just a little bit of a hold right there, but I probably wouldn't have thrown that flag if I was officiating this game.
Here comes the blitz, the pass over the middle, incomplete at the 35-yard line, intended for Elijah Moore, who is begging for a flag. And Robert Saleh's not real pleased about it either.
Yeah, this is what, with a defense, and you see the hand grab. You know, all the best man guys, we talked about this in our meeting, Greg, all the best man cover guys are really also expert grabbers. And, you know, that time it was pretty obvious.
Pass interference, offense number 88.
You'll watch just a small extension with his left. Little push off right there, and I think that was just kind of your standard operating procedure right there, and I'm a little surprised that they threw that flag.